There we go. Smoked. Ooh, this feels like a better fish. Ooh, this might be a pike. Whatever this is, it's definitely bigger. And it absolutely smoked me. Ah, it's giving me, might be a walleye. Could be a good walleye. Oh, it is a nice walleye. How's it going, folks? And welcome back to the channel. Something that you guys have not seen on this channel a lot this spring has been wader fishing. And you know, in the past years of the growth of this channel, that's been a staple of this channel. Wader fishing in the spring on public land for walleyes on public lakes. And since we got the boat, you know, we've been doing some clear water fishing in the boat, and the shore fishing we've kind of put to the side. But today I decided to venture out, leave the boat at home, and do a little bit of wader fishing for you guys. Now, the weather this spring has been absolutely terrible. It's been so inconsistent. This morning was below freezing and now it's 50 degrees. So I don't know, these fish have been hard to pattern and it's been hard to get on a bite for you guys. We've been, you know, it seems like we go out probably 7 or 8 times before we even get a video, which is absolutely insane. Don't know if you guys are gonna see any of this footage, but it's about 5 p.m. and we're gonna throw the waders on and just grind until sunset. Now, I have no idea how this lake is gonna fish. I've never been here before. This is my very first time. All I know is I'm pretty excited and we're gonna strap on the wader and see if we can get it done. Stay tuned, guys. You're not gonna miss this. All right, well, we're about to get after it. It's gonna be windy, guys, so heads up. Gonna be a windy day. That's the Dakotas. It's always freaking windy. So I'm sorry about the audio in advance. I'll try my best to make it as enjoyable as possible for you guys, but we're gonna give her a go. Got the waders on. Gonna step into the water here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's sandy. It is sandy right here. Holy cow, I did not expect it to be this sandy. Maybe this is gonna be gas. We'll see. I'm not really expecting many fish right now, but as the evening goes on, hopefully I'll get a couple. Big cast out there. Let her sink the bottom. By the way, if you guys were wondering, I'm gonna start out using just like a 4-inch paddle tail or a 3.8-inch paddle tail with a 3/8 ounce jig head. To that, I have a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader, and to the fluorocarbon leader, I have 15-pound braid. A lot of you guys have been asking me that. And then this is a size 2000 reel with a 7.3 medium power extra fast action St. Croix rod. This is the Legend Tournament walleye rod. So that's my setup. It's my go-to setup for pretty much everything. It's like a Swiss Army knife of, you know, all the fishing needs that you'll need. So yeah, there you guys have it. Oh gosh, we're on. I just switched to a hair jig, on the fly tackle hair jig, and something slurped me up. No freaking way. What do we got? Holy cow. It's a walleye. Let's go. A walleye on the hair jig. Dude, let me show you guys this hair jig. This is so cool. I am so hyped. Wow. All right, folks. Look at the first fish of the day. He absolutely munched that on the fly hair jig. Link will be in the bio. Shout out to my buddy Ben for making those and sending me some. I don't hear of anybody ever throwing hair jigs in South Dakota, let alone while wader fishing. And I decided to give it a go. I didn't get any bites on the old swim bait, so I switched to that. And that did the trick. Let's go, folks. No freaking way. Walleye number one, and the sun is still super high. So cool. Wow, that was actually pretty dope that I just caught that walleye. But let me show you guys how I like to throw hair jigs, because I don't really do a lot of this. This is kind of like my second year really getting into this, but since it's pretty windy out, today I went with a 1/2 ounce hair jig. Again, on the fly tackle made this for me. Check it out in the link below. But I got a 1/2 ounce hair jig. It's like purple with a little bit of brown in there. What I'm doing is I'm casting way out there, and then I'm bringing it closer to me, and there's a weed line probably 30 yards away from me or so, or like, no, sorry, like 15 yards away from me, and you really got to slow it down, and they're sitting on that outside weed edge. But let me show you. I'll make a bomb cast out there, right? And I'll basically just let that jig sink to the bottom. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to work hair jigs, but how I like to do it is I like to give her a couple reels like that, let it sit, let it get back down on the bottom, give her some more reels, let it sit on bottom, give her some more reels, and just vary your pauses. Sometimes I'll do a little more of a quick reel, or sometimes, you know, I'll even give her like a little more like that. So basically what that's doing is your hair jig's on the bottom, and it's just going up and down. It's hopping on the bottom, and it seems like they really like that pause, so you'll get bit on the pause a lot from what I've seen. But that's how I like to work a hair jig. We're gonna see if I can get a couple more on this. All right, I threw around the purple for a while. No more bites after that one, so I'm gonna go inside here. It's my little tackle station, and I want to try this guy right here. Almost like a brighter color, pink and green chartreuse with some sparkles in there or whatever. So I'm gonna put that in there, see if that works. There we go. Smoked. Ooh, this feels like a better fish. Ooh, this might be a pike. Whatever this is, it's definitely bigger, and it absolutely smoked me. Ah, it's giving me, might be a walleye. Could be a good walleye. Oh, it is a nice walleye. Nothing crazy big, but dude, that's fat. That's a fat walleye. Heck yeah. I just switched colors. I'm walking the shore here. Oh yeah. That's probably like almost a 20-inch fish. Absolutely crushed the old hair jig. Switched to that pink color. That is awesome. Fish number 2, finally. I was in a little lull there. Well guys, there is my fish. It's probably honestly a nice I don't know, 21, 22 incher. Still a pre-spawner, pre-spawn female. We are gonna let this one go. Just thought I'd show you guys on the big camera how cool that is. And yep, we're gonna go for the release. See ya! That was freaking epic. The sun is still super high, so that's a bonus. It might heat up, folks. It actually might heat up. I'm pretty excited. All right, guys, I'm gonna take one more cast with the hair jig, and then I'm gonna switch to a paddle tail just to see if that works. It's starting to get more towards that prime time bite, and I feel like they're gonna key in more on some plastic. So last cast with the hair jig. Unless I catch one on this cast, then I'll just keep throwing the hair jig. All right, nothing on that cast, so I'm gonna switch to a swim bait / plastic. Hopefully that works, but it was fun throwing the hair jig while it lasted. All right, that's what we're gonna throw the rest of the night. Hopefully it works. We shall see. Oh shoot, that's a fish. Oh shoot, that's a fish. Oh, I just snagged him. That was interesting. Well, folks, it is starting to get later at night here, and I haven't caught any fish ever since that last female. Kind of weird. I thought I was gonna pick up from there. Maybe it's because I switched over to a paddle tail. I mean, I was catching them on the hair jig. Maybe I should have just stayed with the hair jig, but I made the mistake and I switched to a swim bait and haven't gotten a bite since. I mean, we're in prime time right now, and I had one maybe like foul hooked fish, but other than that, like, pretty slow. I am enjoying this nice sunset though. It is absolutely gorgeous out tonight. The wind finally laid down, and just watching the sunset, man. It's a beautiful evening. You can't really complain about it. I did end up keeping that very first fish that you guys saw, so we are gonna bring that guy home and do a little catch and cook. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight because I'm gonna get home kind of late tonight, but either way, it's gonna happen in this video at some point in time, probably tomorrow morning. But guys, I'm gonna pack up here, hop in the Tundra, and I'll see you guys when we're cooking fish. Alrighty folks, it is the next morning and we're gonna finish this catch and cook. Let me show you guys the walleye. So I cut off a little piece of walleye right here from the one yesterday. I'm saving it because tonight we're doing a bigger fish fry and I'm adding the rest of that fish to that fish fry. So I am gonna do a little pre-gaming with this little fillet, and this is all you need, believe it or not, to make some delicious walleye. Some butter, some chopped up onions, salt and pepper, and a microwave. If you guys can't tell, I am running out of ideas to show you guys on how to cook walleyes because we've done about 1 million walleye catch and cooks over the past 7 years on this channel. So, help me out a little bit. Drop comments down below. If you guys have some baller walleye recipes, I want to hear them. But let me show you guys how to cook this walleye in the microwave. All right, you got your walleye right here. Short, sweet, and simple. Put a little bit of salt on this son of a gun. Take your pepper. Put a little bit of pepper on this. That was a terrible job of putting pepper on that. Just double that up in there a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then you take your little pieces of butter. We're just going to stick them on the walleye. Normally, you can do this with a bigger piece of walleye. I just did this with this size of walleye because I can. I'm in deck. I do what I want. And then you put the onions on top of the walleye like this. That was way too much onions, but whatever. So your walleye should look something like that. I mean, it doesn't look too great right now, and you guys may be questioning what I'm doing and if I'm even, you know, allowed to be showing you guys this, because this is just looks absolutely disgusting. Trust me, just trust the process. We're gonna go 2 minutes on high, and we're gonna see how it looks after 2 minutes. Dude, it smells amazing up in this son of a gun. Does that look done? Yeah, it looks done to me. Obviously, depending on the size of the walleye you throw in the microwave, that's gonna vary the time that you cook it for. This is a small piece, short, sweet, and simple, so I tossed it in for 2 minutes, and I think it'll work just fine. This actually looks pretty good. I mean, and it smells 10 out of 10. The onions make it, I think, in my opinion. Y'all are gonna think I'm weird for eating microwaved walleyes, but I'm running out of ways to teach you guys how to cook some walleyes. This is if you're in a quick pinch and just, I don't know, need to make some walleye real quick. Fire. Yep. This is fire. I think the onion really makes it. IMO, the onion makes it. I'm gonna have onion breath. Lindsay's gonna love that. Dude, y'all need to try that out. If you actually cook a big fillet, maybe start with 2 minutes and then see what it looks like after 2 minutes. Go from there. Eight out of 10. Wow, that was surprisingly super delicious. Again, folks, this is if you're on the go and you need to cook some walleye really quick. If you're, I don't know, traveling and you have your limit, but you want to catch some more walleyes, so you eat the limit that you already caught, throw them in the microwave. Give it a try. Butter, salt, pepper, onions. That's all you need, man. Super, super delicious. I'm looking forward to tonight because we are doing a bigger fish fry with our friends, and we're going to have some, you know, walleye tacos. That's probably my favorite way to eat walleye is fried. Just anything fried is super good. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. We tried to do something relatable for you guys at home. I know not all of you may have access to a boat, so that is why we like to film some of these more relatable videos, such as shore fishing and waders. Anybody can do it. Check out the netting reports around you and go for yourself and try out some lakes. And you know, you may go out there and get your butt kicked. Like today or yesterday wasn't really great. I mean, and that's a lot. That's like a lot how my trips usually go. It's never like amazing, unless, you know, sometimes it is with the exception. But most of the time it's pretty mid. 2 fish, I don't know. I just thought I'd throw it on YouTube and show you guys that human too. It happens to all of us. That's just the kind of reality of fishing. But hope you guys take all of that into account and catch some spring walleyes. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.